Alright, what's up you guys? Welcome to another episode of SHARKREALM, as today I have a very interesting update in regards to the Mortal Kombat 2 movie sequel, which has been delayed all the way up to May 15th, 2026. Now, based on a lot of comments and I don't want to say feedback, but a lot of outrage that happened within the Mortal Kombat community, of course some are optimistic in the sense of, you know, take your time, promote it, whatever you need to do, and then some who have their eyes open are seeing the bigger picture here, because just to give you a quick little brief rundown of what happened prior is that the movie was originally supposed to be October 24th, and in my personal opinion that was the best time frame to release Mortal Kombat. Why? Because it's October, the leaves are going to change. It's going to be crispy in the air. You get out of the movie theater, it's like fall vibes, you're near Halloween. And what more, because you're around the costume aesthetics, and like Mortal Kombat fits that description really well. And then according to, you know, the latest information back then, or at least a few days ago, you know, WB shared that they wanted to push the movie back to May because, of course, they wanted to make more profits, but at the same time, they didn't want to compete with other movies. Now, I obviously call cap on that just because, you know, there could be so many other movies coming out in May, but according to WB, May is going to be a very profitable month for the movie franchise to be made. Now, one of my biggest concerning points is, you know, they have to compete with how Mortal Kombat 1 did. Now, despite how Mortal Kombat 1 is in terms of what you think about its story and characters, at the end of the day, it did become one of the biggest movies at that time. And for me, the reason why that happened is because it was released during the pandemic. People were at home and they had nothing to do, so they had to watch the movie. And, you know, the views and all that generates into money, so that made WB realize, like, okay, like this is a very popular, it's a money-making thing. Mortal Kombat 1 aside, you know, so now they pushed it to May of 2026, and, you know, fans there have been outraged because, you know, why push it all the way there? A lot of fans, gamers, and moviegoers assumed that the movie was delayed because maybe Todd Garner wanted to, you know, fix the movie, change some things around, and one of the biggest situations involving this movie was having Jade, the character Jade, being bald. And some people didn't like the design of Baraka, saying that he wasn't too accurate to how he was in the games. Now, obviously, the movies are depicted a bit different because this is more of a modern style Mortal Kombat, which is, I guess it's fine for what it is. However, unfortunately, the bearer of bad news is that according to Twitter or X, and there's one user who I enjoy following there, so I'll keep the link in the description below. He goes by the name Thinny or Thinny, I don't even know how you pronounce it, but either way, a very reliable source in the Mortal Kombat community. And he posted a tweet stating that the Mortal Kombat 2 movie is completely done and no reshoots, edits will be happening. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Todd Garner ends up responding to that tweet, and he ends up saying that is true. So what does that basically tell us? And let me just click on this real quick. What is he saying that is true too? But I guess he's just confirming the same whatever. So either way, he's saying that's true. So I guess for all you people who wanted Jay to have hair, unfortunately that's not going to happen. For all of you that wanted Baraka to be a little bit more better looking in terms of his movement of the mouth, that's not going to happen. Therefore, it seems like we're going to be waiting for quite some time until May, until the movie comes out, and the movie's just going to be collecting dust. We know that the movie had some issues prior in terms of, you know, the pandemic, etc., or not the pandemic, but, you know, they had reshoots and all that other stuff earlier in the year. But the movie is done. There's nothing else to do. The movie's completed. It's finished. It's over with. Now we just have to sit and wait until May. There's an interesting thing that during the poster of the movie, the description did say that there's something to be unveiled during Tuesday, which is, at the time I'm making this video right now, it's Monday, Labor Day, but probably tomorrow and Tuesday we could get some new announcements regarding that. So I just thought I'd give a quick little update on that, just because I know a lot of people in my comments, and I've been reading a lot of comments on Twitter and YouTube. People are saying that this is because they probably wanted to change some things around But if you realistically think about it, if they were very confident in their movie and if they really thought that the movie was going to be great, I understand it's a money thing, but if they were very confident in the movie, they should have just released it in October. But if it's really more of a money thing, that just shows you that the idea of Mortal Kombat might be a slim stretch in terms of if the movie does not great, we can pretty much say goodbye to Mortal Kombat 3. If the movie does well, then of course we'll get Mortal Kombat 3, but only time will tell. Ed Boon is heavily backing this movie, saying that it's pretty good. People who have seen this movie have stated that the movie is decent or it's good, etc. It's definitely better than the first. So I guess we'll just have to keep our eyes open and see how this movie is going to turn out, because it just depends on what your views are of Mortal Kombat and how you think Mortal Kombat is compared to this modern version of it. So with that being said, I will keep this link in the description below, but I want to thank you guys all for watching. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, and I'll be sure to update you all if anything happens tomorrow. So again, thanks for watching. Be sure to give a like and subscribe, and see you in the next episode.